Welcome back, my legends, and today I'm going to talk about Lifeline and Octane. Now, if you're watching this video, I am assuming you read the final part of the chapter, or you watched my video where I actually discussed the final chapter early because I was kind of bored and didn't want to wait. But now that you have, let's begin. And I want to discuss this with you all, is that Lifeline finally told her parents that she's no longer part of their family. Now, when I first heard this, I was kind of confused, like, wait a minute, I thought you guys weren't a family anymore. But then I realized something, that Lifeline did technically go to her dad and ask for a battery at the beginning of the chapter. So it wasn't that she was done with her family, it's that they had a rocky relationship because Lifeline decided to go leave and join the Frontier Corp and help people that her family has hurt for her parents, selling weapons to both the militia and the IMC and basically profiting off the war from both sides. But that wasn't enough for Lifeline to basically say, I'm done with you, which got me thinking real hard, like, why is it that just now Lifeline has told her parents that she no longer wants to, like, basically have anything to do with them? And then that reminded me of another part of the chapter where Creighton Sawtell basically told everybody at the party that Lifeline's mom, Charisse, went to talk to a warlord in the planet Salvo named Sandringham Kelly. Now, I think when Lifeline heard this, that's when she officially wanted nothing to do with her family, because clearly all the good that she's been trying to do, raise money by fighting in the games, helping people, in the end it doesn't matter because her parents keep doing more damage than she can fix. This lets us know is that they're probably selling weapons to them, and probably this group of people are doing some shady stuff with the syndicate that we don't know about. But we also heard that they may be in Apex games going to be built in that planet, so I wouldn't be surprised if the warlords are going to be in charge of displacing people from their homes. So I think when Lifeline heard this news, I think that she officially realized that even though they are her parents, they can be safe, which is ironic because that's exactly what they told Lifeline. And when her life was in danger, her parents could have done something to try to help her, but they decide to run away, which honestly lets her know how her parents feel about her, because actions speak louder than words, and for them to run away, they basically said, we don't care about you enough to help you. So that's why in the end of the chapter, you can clearly see Lifeline telling her parents this is the most you will ever do and that they're no longer family, which is pretty sad, but it's very understandable because her parents have basically proven to her that they don't really care about her. Now let's talk about Octane, because this is very interesting, because normally it's Lifeline who saves Octane from the mess he got himself into. In this case, it was Octane who actually saves Lifeline from a mess that unfortunately her parents got herself into. So it's very funny because this is probably not the first time that Octane has actually saved Lifeline, but that's a story for another time. What I want to talk about is what Octane did. You see, Octane has always been that one character that nobody could really trust because he always messes things up or make them worse. For an example, back in the season 5 Broken Ghost Quest, Octane was basically told to keep an eye on Watson, only for him to run to the Shadowfall world by himself, and then Lifeline had to do something crazy to get him out because she knew he was going to be in danger. Now, it's no secret that I don't like Octane. I secretly think he's more like his dad than he really wants to admit when it comes to manipulating people and getting what they want, because Octane literally admitted to us that he basically lied to his best friend, which, remind you, he purposely blew his legs off to beat a world record. Octane is not really a complete good guy. Even after this chapter, he did something good because he does care about Lifeline. It's very clear that he also does not understand how Lifeline or other people feel, because there was this one line that I found very interesting.
Hermana, when you're going to get tired of saving the universe? You could live like this again in a flash.
That ain't me anymore. Bit dunce if you haven't figured that out.
It's very clear that Octane does not understand how people feel. So he's probably not a master manipulator like his dad, which I assume that's where he got it from, because his dad probably did some shady stuff, just like how Lifeline's parents did some shady stuff so they can get money and power. So as much as Lifeline and Octane don't like their parents, in a way they're also like their parents. Octane was able to manipulate Lifeline into getting him new legs, is Lifeline helping Octane by putting him in front of the list out of everybody made her a giant hypocrite. And this is what I like about this story, is that these characters clearly have flaws. They're not perfect and they still make mistakes and do things they shouldn't really do. But the reason why Lifeline did it is because she cares about Octane, and we can also clearly see that Octane does care about Lifeline. He even told her that, hey, for that party, I'm gonna be your Lifeline. So for the first time ever, Octane wanted to be the one that actually helps Lifeline other than the other way around. He wanted to prove himself finally that he can be useful, and honestly he kind of did prove that. And what I want to get at, my legends, is that family doesn't have to be the people that are blood related to you. It could be people that care about you and want to see you do the best, and honestly I can see that with Lifeline and Octane. So yeah, my legends, that'll do it for this video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.